What's up, Jake G? Escaped Alien got all oiled up for your stream. Yeah, we decided. Let me mute this. We decided that last night we were a little bit too drunk to hop on the stream. We wanted to give you guys a good stream, or at least a better stream than the previous night. Because we had some decent pulls, but we didn't really get through a whole lot because we were so tired and drunk at that point. I think we only got through what, 2 Kickstarter boxes, and Chris got through like a Nightfall booster box and some Pin Club stuff, the UFO lunchbox. So we've still got 1 Kickstarter booster box left, and we're gonna open that tonight. Yeah, I've got to sleeve up some of Chris's hits here. It was a good booster box, so. What's up, Debo? Yeah, we almost didn't even do the stream the night of my birthday because we had been just drinking for so long at that point, and Chris obviously was passed out. And then last night we were drinking again, of course, and then tonight Chris decided he's going to stay an extra night over here so we can do another stream. And then at midnight we're going to watch Godzilla vs. Kong. The new one is coming out on Amazon Prime. We're actually going to go to the movie theater today to watch it, but apparently it's going to be on Amazon Prime tonight, so we're just going to wait, watch it here. And we figured we'd do a stream until that happens. So this is some of what we got last night. So he actually did get the alternate art Wendigo from Pin Club. What's up, Atlantis? This is the Mothman. So we did get a full hollow Moth. We did get a full hollow Loveland Frogman. We did get a Chessie. We got, I believe, 2 Chaos Crystals, 2 full hollow Babe the Blue Oxes. We also got a reverse Kickstarter Mothman, full hollow Kickstarter Bigfoot. Then Chris had a really good Nightfall box with a Mothman, full hollow Wendigo, both. So some pretty decent hits that night. So we didn't do too bad. And here's the man, the myth, the Christopher. He's awake just for you guys. Chris originally had a flight. What time was your flight? Oh, I can't say it. She ain't watching this, Mom. I already told him. I'm 31, man. Not 30. I wish I was just now turning 30. Oh yeah, Chris, show him what you got me. Chris got me like a binder that you put pins in. So we're gonna start storing these Pin Club pins. And he bought the pins to go in it. Did you get a Wendigo one that was the actual alternate art?
I don't know.
I'm not seeing it.
Well, I think it was just the card. Was that it?
Regular. Wendigo is pretty sick. There might be some more in those pouches on my door. All right, so I'm not going to leave you guys waiting. We're actually going to start out with the Kickstarter box, just to give you guys something good. Since I didn't stick to my word and I didn't stream last night, but that's why we're here tonight. Chris actually wasn't going to stay the night tonight, but he's staying for you guys so we can do this stream. And so we can watch Godzilla. Jake just turned 32 in March. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, Atlanta. It's good to see you back. Yeah, I woke up. I went to bed at like 8 in the morning last night. Chris probably went to bed at, what, 5? Yep. And so I woke up around 2, I guess. And I was thinking at 2, there's no way we're going to be able to drink again tonight. And I just poured up in the Charizard cup. Chris got this. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but what he got for my birthday was a bottle of this whiskey called Whistle Pig. And it was the piggyback one, right? It was actually me. I was the one that pulled the Full Hollow Kickstarter Mothman. Chris was passed out at that point. I don't even think he saw me pull it. All right, we got 40 in here now. We can start. But I did keep my word. I told the guy that I bought these boxes from, because he gave me a really good deal, or at least I thought, $700 a box, really good deal. I said, I promise, I'm not buying these to resell them. I'm not keeping them sealed. I'm going to crack all 3 of these boxes. So we already cracked 2. This is the last one. And then unfortunately, apparently Chris said he got me a Kickstarter spell book for my birthday, and it just hasn't come yet. So we almost had another Kickstarter box to open, but it would have been a spell book. It's just running late. I thought this channel was about rumors and drama. Why are you opening packs here? Me and Mike are cool now, though. At least as cool as we're probably ever going to be. I don't know how cool we could actually ever truly be. But I think we're cool. I think we've come to an understanding, at least. Lordy Hot Dog says Mike has to sell his house and move in with Nick to afford his lawyer. No, me and Mike, I guess I shouldn't say cool, but we're on good. We have a good understanding now. I think Mike didn't like a lot of the stuff that I said because I didn't have any positive things to say about him for a while. And I think now he understands where I was coming from and where I'm sure a lot of you guys are also coming from with that sentiment. He actually texted me happy birthday. See, this is why the other night we didn't get through a whole lot of boxes, because I forgot how tedious. First pack is a Reverse Salem's Witches. I forgot how tedious it was to open Kickstarter, because you got to cut them to open them if you don't want to damage the cards. And the packs are smaller, so you got to be a little bit more careful as you're cutting them. Thanks, Stream Starter. I appreciate it. And the other thing, too, was like me and Chris didn't really get a whole lot of time because he used to live around here and now he lives in Texas. So we only see each other maybe once or twice a year. And I had a few of my friends over on Friday or on Saturday when my birthday actually was. So me and Chris didn't really have a whole lot of time to actually hang out, just the 2 of us. And then when we did the stream and it was just me and Chris, he fell asleep and passed out. So yesterday, we kind of spent some time just drinking and bullshitting, Full Hollow Death Beam, to actually spend some time together. Because the time on the stream is kind of still not really hanging out. Like, it's fun, but it's not really us hanging out. So we ended up doing that yesterday. Because realistically, I probably am not going to see him again in 2024. Oh, there's the sleeves.
I don't understand how this is supposed to work.
Maybe they're the wrong size pins.
Well, I'm sure they are.
Mike better pay his storage fees and send a couple cases to anyone still interested in Metazoo, and send the skateboards to everybody that paid for shipping already, says Metazoo Menace. I agree with that. You know, I had this wild idea that if it does, I personally don't think the auction's going to happen. I don't think it's going to get to that point. But I did have this wild idea that if it did, to try to get those pallets of skateboards. And I talked about this on the last stream, but I just don't think logistically, it's too much. 73 pallets of skateboards is just too much for me to try to ship. I was going to try to have people send me their redemption codes and just ship them out here and there and try to get people that had the cards some boards, because I don't think there's that many people out there with cards, but 73 pallets is a lot of space. You know, that's the other thing, Lordy Hot Dog, is I'm assuming they're going to have a description if this did go to auction. I still don't know how they're doing it. I saw people in the chat saying, are they going to do the whole lot at once and just have people bid that up? Or are they going to separate it? And if they do separate it, is it going to be like one pallet at a time? Or are they even going to break down the pallets into cases or whatever? I don't know exactly how it's going to work. I'm assuming the whole goal of this thing is to get this stuff out as quickly as possible. So I doubt they would want to spend the extra time to start breaking down the pallets and auctioning it off individually, because that's more time. So I'm assuming they would sell it by pallet, but then I guess it would be quicker just to auction everything off as it. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'd say about a couple $100 to ship a pallet. Freight shipping is not cheap. I found this out on several occasions when I was building my home gym. Because I would find all this gym equipment and weights and stuff that are like really heavy. In the initial price, when I would buy them online, it would seem relatively affordable and relatively cheap, and then it would say plus shipping. Then I realized the freight shipping on 30 sets of dumbbells, it's like $500. Or the freight shipping on a leg press machine that weighs 2,000 pounds, like $400. It's not cheap. And once you have it, because I don't even have a pallet jack, I would have to get a pallet jack, but I also have a gravel driveway, which is another issue that I ran into. So even when the driver would have a pallet jack to get the pallet into my house, because when I would order the gym equipment, it would come on a pallet. So even if they had a pallet jack with them to help move the pallet into my house, which they don't even have to do. They just typically have a curbside drop off for freight shipping. But my gravel driveway is kind of an issue. So I had to go get some 2x4s out of the garage and make like a 2x4 trail that they could put the pallet jack up onto, because the pallet's so heavy, that pallet jack isn't going to move on gravel. It's got to be a smooth surface. So everything about this seems like it would be a giant pain in the ass. So at the most, I would try to get a pallet, and then once I got it, I don't even know what I would do with it. But I don't think it's going to go to auction. Oh wait, so what's Catcher saying? I grabbed the sample frog. Who was selling a sample frog? I haven't really been paying attention to eBay lately. I know people were saying that Argos was selling a bunch of stuff. Did Argos sell a sample? He also was. He lost an old scratch. Yeah, that's the other thing to consider is if this does go to auction, like I said, yeah, it'll be cool for people that just want to rip a lot of Metazoo, but it's gonna destroy whatever is left of the secondary market. If someone buys those pallets that's looking to just liquidate them and sell them by the booster box, it's going to absolutely tank the secondary market. Reverse hollow tizzy. I'm actually surprised. That seems kind of high still for Chromie boxes. $40 each. That's really not that low. And frankly, I have a feeling that all those pallets of booster boxes that they say are at Golden, I don't think there's going to be very many pallets of Chromie. Yeah, that's my point exactly, Lordy Hot Dog. I think it's going to be interesting to see who is interested in buying this stuff if it does go to auction, because it would really just have to be someone that wants to open a bunch of Metazoo, or someone that just wants to hoard a bunch of it. Because I don't think anybody would buy those pallets and want the work of trying to sell like the booster boxes out of them. It'd be a huge pain in the ass. Argos is essentially selling second edition booster boxes for $7 a box. Damn.
It's a good deal.
So let's say, so people worked out that there would be about 500 booster boxes in a pallet, right? So even if you got the pallet for $1,000, if you got 500 booster boxes for $1,000, great deal if you just want to rip the boxes. But if you're talking about something like second edition, where you're saying Argos is selling it for $7 a box, even if you were able to get 500 boxes for $2 a box, you'd have to go through all that work plus shipping to maybe make a couple bucks a box. So that's kind of the sad state that Metazoo's in right now. We're talking about $2 booster boxes might not even be worth it. We'll see what happens, though. I have a feeling it's not going to go to auction, but reverse space penguins.
It's not on this one.
Why does Metazoo still have so many pallets in the first place? That's a great question. It certainly seems like there's more pallets than we thought there would be, right? What's the math on that? 500, about 500 pallets times 500 booster boxes. Would that be 25,000? Would that be 25,000 booster boxes? 500 times 500? Or is there another zero on there? $250. So they would have 250,000 booster boxes, 250,000 booster boxes is what they're sitting on. That's insane. How is that even possible? Because Wilderness and UFO were the only sets they printed 100,000 booster boxes of, right? So even those two sets would only be 200,000 if they didn't ever sell a single one. So how do they have 250,000 booster boxes? That seems like way too much. That would make sense if they were just, spell books and theme decks and shit like that. But I don't think it is, because it specifically said on that manifest 515 pallets of booster boxes. Got a reverse chaos crystal. Cheers to you guys. I know it's a Monday night and I'm probably the only one drinking right now. Chris, did you pour a drink? Oh, my God. $150 pallets of Dimac shirts. Was that on the manifest? It did say apparel. I did see there was an apparel thing on there.
That's a lot.
It's kind of funny that if Mike actually managed the company instead of trying to rug pull people, they'd still be in business, says Lordy Hot Dog. They definitely had a good thing going for them. Tis Haruk reverse. 64 case pallet. All right, 64 cases of pallet. So 64 times 515 pallets would be 32,960 cases times 12. So the catcher's math is showing almost 400,000 booster boxes. Some of them being spell books and blisters. Nick, if Metazoo is sold, in your opinion, what is the first thing the new company should do with Metazoo? I think what they will do is try to take the IP and do something that's much more mainstream and broad than a trading card game. I think whoever is interested in this IP, this whole cryptid theme, and the way the characters are portrayed here, this artwork, I think the first thing they would do is try to expand it beyond the existing audience, because obviously the existing audience has really pretty much soured on the cards. So I think the first thing they would probably do is try to take the IP and make a game or make a show or make a animated whatever. Probably try something bigger that has more reach than the cards is what I would think. I would think anybody interested in the IP would be interested in trying to capture a new market than what the IP was already able to capture, because someone that would be buying this IP would be buying it because they think they'd be able to grow it and they'd be able to do more with it than was already done. So I think they'd be looking at things that hadn't already been done with it. So something besides just cards. Hosbar says, another thing that doesn't make a lot of sense to me is how much they overprinted and how little they ever marketed Metazoo. Not even sponsored ads that I saw, except one for Kuromi. I don't think anyone's going to pull the trigger, didn't Mike and Secret Person demand $250K each? Doesn't that seem way too high? I think that if someone does buy the company, it'll be after bankruptcy, and it's not going to be for an amount like that. But I'm going to be totally honest. If there was a company looking to buy Metazoo and Mike's demand was $100,000, which is what they said was the initial demand for one of those deals. So that company was looking to buy the company as it sits with all the debt. So that company was willing to buy Metazoo with debt, and then they would have to pay back the debt. Mike Waddell, being the creator and wanting $100,000 to give his idea to someone else, honestly, I don't think is that bad. Because he's not saying, fuck you guys. He's saying this company's buying it. This company's going to be responsible for paying you back. And all he's going to get is $100,000 to sell his company. I honestly don't think that's that bad of a demand. The $250K each seems a little bit more excessive, but honestly, I think $100,000 isn't, I can't even really be mad at that being his demand. I don't think we have a solid number of what the actual debt accumulated to. I don't know if that's the real Metazoo games or not. I don't think it is. But yeah, when I saw that, that's kind of what I thought. It's kind of like an ego hit, if anything, because he had this great idea that could have been worth, and maybe was at some point worth tens of millions of dollars. And so to ask for $100,000 to kind of give away your baby, I actually didn't think that was that unreasonable, to be honest with you guys. Thank you, bro. Yeah, the Nick Walker guest posing. It seems like that's been a controversial topic. Some people really agree and some people really disagree with me. I thought his midsection looked terrible. It looks like it's gotten a lot worse. Like, a lot worse. But other people think he looked fantastic and looks like he's going to win easily the New York Pro. I don't know. I thought the midsection looked a lot worse. I thought he didn't have that deep separation, because what Nick had going for him is he always kind of had this blocky, bloated midsection, right? But what he had going for him was he could control it in the mandatory poses, and he would have these very deep, separated abs when he would crunch down and flex them in the pose. But what I saw at that guest posing was not only did his stomach look bigger, but his abs didn't look as deep and separated when he actually crunched down and held the pose. So I think he's starting to lose control of his midsection a little bit. That's what it looks like to me. And we've seen this happen with a lot of guys over the years. Coin Collector says, just joined. Why is he talking about someone's abs? Yeah, his veins are pretty gross. What's up, Mike? Ooh, nice. Reverse Frogman. We're kind of on a reverse streak here, aren't we? I mean, clearly, he's at risk for DVT. Like those veins, the discoloration in the shape of them, that's got deep vein thrombosis all over it. It looks ripe for a blood clot. Chris just took a phone call, by the way. That's why he's not in here anymore. Yeah, we're going to try to go for at least 3.5 hours tonight on this stream. We're going to go until Godzilla vs. Kong gets released on Amazon at midnight. So right now, it's almost 9 o'clock, so we got at least 3 more hours. We'll try to keep going. So we'll finish this Kickstarter box. I'll let Chris open some of his boxes. I believe he brought 4 more booster boxes. I think he's got some Nightfall and looks like a couple Wilderness boxes. I'd like to open some more Kuromi, keep chasing that secret rare. I've still got 9 boxes of first edition left. I don't think anybody's arguing that the first 2 sets of Metazoo weren't good. I think Nightfall and Cryptid Nation were most people's, best memories of Metazoo. I remember how excited I was for Nightfall. I had a whole Halloween themed stream for that. I was still dating Bridget at that time. And I bought like a little skull and like a skeleton onesie at Target. And I was all dressed up. Got in the Halloween spirit for that stream. I was excited. Had a bowl of Halloween candy next to me. It was fun. And the set was like the perfect theme. It was like right on. They really hit the target of what they were trying to capture with the theme of that set being a Nightfall or being a Halloween themed set. I thought it was perfect. Nightfall was great. And especially opening it for the first time and seeing those cards that weren't in Cryptid Nation for the first time. And then seeing the reimagined Mothman for the first time. Seeing the Wendigo for the first time. It was a great set. Thanks, Don. I appreciate it. I'm definitely feeling it. I'm definitely feeling the age. I'm telling you, man, I woke up today after drinking last night. I mean, me and Chris, like I said, me and Chris stayed up till 5, just listening to music and drinking whiskey. Then I stayed up another 3 hours till 8 because Chris just like fell asleep, and I just sat down there and listened to music. And I woke up today, man. The hangover was brutal. The older I get, the worse the hangovers get for sure. And it was a rough wake up. And the way I passed out when I fell asleep, I was like laying in a weird position. I woke up, my back hurt, my neck hurt, my like knees hurt. Oh, nice. Full Hollow Kickstarter Sam Sinclair. But I woke up just in pain, and I was dehydrated. I had a headache. I was like dizzy. So before we got on here and started drinking again tonight, all day, me and Chris have been pounding these 2-liter bottles of water, and we've been putting liquid IV and Celsius in them. So I've drank probably 8 liters of water today and had liquid IVs in, I think, most of them. So that's kind of my hangover cure. And nothing cures a hangover like a little hair of the dog. By the time you start drinking again, hangover's gone. Yeah, Chris is still here. He stayed an extra night. He's just taking a phone call right now. Because his flight back to Texas, it was going to be at like 4 in the morning or something. So he's going to go back to his mom's house tonight and then leave from there in the morning. But he's going to stay here instead. So we're going to do this stream. Then we're going to watch Godzilla. Mr. Average. Oh, I did see. You're the guy that messaged me, right? Were you from Sweden? I got to message you back still. I would appreciate that. Yeah. A little Metazoo gift. Cool. I will message you back for sure. I actually did see your message, but I'll send you my address. Unfortunately, I don't have a P.O. box or anything, so I just have to give out my real address to people and trust them. What's up, Escaped Alien? I'm sorry that you got all oiled up last night and I let you down. I was telling the chat earlier, we just got a little bit too drunk last night, and I figured it's not a good idea for us to go on and do a live stream. I wanted to be coherent when we stream, and Chris wanted to come on and actually remember opening the packs because, nice, Full Hollow Hodag. Now we're on a Full Hollow streak. Chris wanted to actually remember what he opened this time, and he wanted to actually talk because he was rewatching the live stream that we did on Saturday. He's like, man, even though I woke up and came back from passing out, he's like, man, I just sat there like half conscious, not even talking to the chat. What are the biggest pulls that I've had from the Kickstarter boxes so far? Here, hold on. I'll go through it again. I've got this stack of pulls sitting here with me. Hopefully we can get another Mothman out of here because I'd like a better chance at a 10, even though the Mothman that we pulled last night looked pretty solid. But 2 is always better than 1 when you're sending to PSA. So Chris brought over some of those Nightfall pin clubs. He really likes opening the pin club stuff, and he ended up pulling the Alt Art Wendigo. We got a Full Hollow Mothman, Full Hollow Frogman, so those were the 2 cards that I was really after. I don't have either of those in a PSA 10. Chessie, some Chaos Crystals, Reverse Mothman, Bigfoot Full Hollow, Chaos Crystal. Chris got a Wendigo and a Mothman out of his Nightfall box. Now we'll add a Hodag to that stack. Send all these to PSA. Wait, where did I put the Sam Sinclair? That needs to go in a card saver. Yeah, that's what I was doing before I started this stream because I never cleaned up after that night. So I was cleaning up his cards and putting them in sleeves and throwing away his packs. And last night we opened up, we were sitting on the couch drinking, watching or listening to music, we started opening up those eBay wilderness boxes, and Chris was just throwing packs and throwing cards. And I'm going to be sending them this week to PSA with your Charizards, Josh. I've got your Charizards right over here, actually. I was specifically waiting. Yeah, there's your Charizards. I was specifically waiting for this stream to send my PSA submission because I've got it mostly finished, but I knew we'd have some stuff from this stream to add to it. And now I just don't like having multiple outstanding PSA submissions at the same time, so I'm just going to send in one big one. And do a probably even these Kickstarter cards, which is kind of sad, but probably even these Kickstarter cards are going to qualify under the bulk tier of $199 in value or less. Maybe not the Mothman, but so I'll probably be able to just do a big bulk submission for all this. But yeah, I don't know if I told you guys, one of the weekends that Josh came over for us to work out, he brought over his Pokemon binder and had me look through it. Because over the years, when I was still dating his sister, when Josh was a little kid, I'd take him to Walmart or Target or whatever, and we'd buy him Pokemon cards, and this was probably 10 years ago. And so he brought over his binder to look through and see if there was any hits, and he had these Charizards in there, and one of them, it's like $1,000 or more if you get a PSA 10. And obviously, I don't think they're going to get PSA 10s, but even if he got a 9 on that one Charizard, I think it's still over $100, which would be some nice spending money for him to have. Probably longer than 10 years ago, honestly, Josh, because me and Megan, we were talking about this the other day, me and Chris. Me and Megan have already been broken up for 7 years, almost. And we dated for 10. So I've known Megan for almost 17 years. Bro, me too. That's kind of a big factor that got me back into collecting cards. Is when I was in college, when I was in high school and college, I had an eBay account. And I was selling anything and everything I could just to get a little bit of extra money to have on the weekends, in college or whatever. And I had my whole Yu-Gi-Oh collection, and this was probably 2011 from my childhood. I had it in a deck box, and I didn't know anything really about the cards at the time or the prices. So I just took a picture of the deck box with the cards sticking out, and you could only see, whatever the first card was in the deck box, but it was like all secret rares, all vintage, like good stuff, and it was in good condition. They were all sleeved up. They were all really good cards, like I said, secret rares, ultra rares from all the early sets. And I just put a picture of the deck box with one of the cards sticking out that you could see. I think maybe it was a Jinzo. My whole collection of Yu-Gi-Oh! Hollows from my childhood. I sold it on eBay. Nice, Chaos Crystal. It sold for $20. And that was beer money for me that weekend. And I regret that so much, dude. And so when I got back into collecting cards, it wasn't Pokemon. I got back into collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that was like my biggest regret was getting rid of that Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection. And that's when I realized that Yu-Gi-Oh! Was still around, is when I went to Walmart. I saw the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary Collection, maybe in 2013 or something. It had the Egyptian gods on the front. I was like, oh, they're still selling these old style Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. And I bought that Legendary Collection with all the retro packs in it. And I was hooked again. And I got back into collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! Then eventually back into Pokemon. Now here I am with unfortunately, something that died, Metazoo. I think Chris is in a little bit of trouble. I think that was his fiance calling him. I don't even think we're halfway through this box yet. We've done pretty good here. Sam Sinclair, Chaos Crystal, Hodag, Full Hollow. Those are some pretty solid Kickstarter hits. What's up, Greg? How you doing, my man? I gave you a Yu-Gi-Oh card, Josh, and it was blue. Metal Man of Alabama, Full Hollow. It was probably an Obelisk, the Tormentor. Yeah, they have gone a little bit hog wild with the reprints. Yeah, she might be watching the stream, so I'll shut up about Chris. I don't want to get him in further trouble. Oh, I don't blame you, man. I think a lot of people did. That stream was pretty late, and it was pretty incoherent. Oh, we got 69 viewers. I was actually surprised at the... I was actually surprised at that birthday stream. That I think at one point it got to 120 live viewers, as incoherent and drunk as we were. And as big of a failure as the audio was on that stream. Dude, I still don't really know. Like, so the night before that birthday stream, I went on and I set up the 3-camera setup. I tested the audio, and I even did a test live stream. I just set it to private so only I could see it. And I rewatched the test live stream with all 3 cameras going and the microphone, and it sounded perfect, crystal clear. But then on Saturday, I had to make a video for my main channel. So I had to take the microphone that I use for my videos, and I had to use that for a video on my main channel. And so I guess somehow, when I took the microphone off of Streamlabs, because I record on Audacity, so somehow in that switch from Streamlabs to Audacity, it messed up the mic when I recorded that video from my main channel, and totally, I didn't know how to fix it. I still can't fix it, but I had it perfect, ready to go. I spent like 3 hours trying to get Streamlabs perfect the night before that stream, and then it just totally failed because I wanted that 3-cam setup going, and it just didn't work out. But I had no choice. I had to make that video from my other channel, and it just is what it is. But it fucked up whatever I had going on Streamlabs for some reason. But at least all the cameras were fully functional. I was worried about the video quality. I thought it might be too much going on, that it might lag or something, but all the cameras looked good quality. It was just the audio that fucked up. So it had to be when I took the microphone off so I could use it for my main channel video. And I tried to mess around with it and reset Streamlabs, and I tried to like take off, then re-add the microphone. And so with these packs, what are we looking for? We're looking for this guy. We want another Full Hollow Mothman, and I would love another Full Hollow Loveland Frogman. Actually, give me a second here. I want to check on Chris and see what's going on. I'll be right back. I just want to see if he's okay. It's awfully quiet. What did I miss here? Wait, what sounds like Nick? Hold on. Hello, Brooklyn. Yeah, Chris is not good. He's in trouble. I'll try to keep my voice down. He's getting chewed out right now on the phone. No, he went into another room to get some privacy, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll just say, essentially, look, my birthday is the day before Mother's Day. No, not about drinking. Essentially, he missed Mother's Day with his baby mama's first ever Mother's Day. Like, she just had his baby like a few months ago. But his mom lives here where I live. So he came back for my birthday, but also he wanted to see his mom on Mother's Day because she lives here. So initially, his fiance was cool with it. She agreed. She's like, okay, that's fine. You know, my mom's coming into town in Texas, and her grandma's coming into town, staying with her at his house. So he was like, I'm gonna go see my mom, and then I can kill two birds with one stone. I can see Nick too because it's his birthday. So now she's got her family there, and her family's in her ear telling her, you know, Chris is a piece of shit. He's not here on Mother's Day. Like, what the fuck? But she initially was cool with this, agreed with it. But now she's got those women in her ear telling her, you know. And just to be clear, he did not come just to see me. He came to also see his mom, who lives right up the street, or, well, not right up the street, but right in this area. And he is getting an earful right now, let me tell you. No, he's not. He never stands up for himself. She walks all over him. And I do feel kind of bad because my other friend Zach, he usually comes over for my birthday every year, but Zach just had a baby, and he told me the same thing. He's like, "Look, I can't be out drinking and potentially miss or be hungover for Mother's Day. It would be his wife's first Mother's Day also. So my other friend did the responsible thing, but Chris did the fun thing." I mean, it's hard to explain. They don't have that big of a house, so she's got her mom and her grandma staying in their little house, and they've got she's got 3 kids from a different relationship, and they've got a baby. So if Chris had been there, that would have been what? And they've got 3 dogs. So they've got 4 kids. If Chris were there, that'd be 4 adults and 3 dogs. So 8 people in one tiny house. Like, Chris just wanted to see his mom and just have a little break. But obviously, you know, I think it was Chris we were talking about, yeah. So I can see her side of it, to be honest with you guys, but at the same time, it's a little bit of a complicated situation. But like I said, she initially agreed to it because she's going to be with her mom and her grandma on Mother's Day. Chris wanted to see his mom on Mother's Day. So they were each getting to see their mom on Mother's Day was the whole reason she agreed. But now that she realizes Chris is with me most of the time he's here and we're like hanging out, drinking, having fun, now she's pissed off. But it was part of it was to see me. But you got to understand, me and Chris, we're like brothers. That's my best friend on this planet. Like if I ever do get married, Chris will be my best man. If he ever marries this girl, his fiance, I'll be his best man. I'm the godfather of his kid. We're like we're not just like friends. We're like best friends. We've been friends for 17 years now. I met Chris in 2007. Don't make it sound like that. They're more than just friends. But you know, you've got like your work friends, you've got like your casual friends, you've got like old college buddies or whatever. But then you've got like that one friend that's like your longest friend, like your brother. Ooh, another chaos crystal. Damn. And so, yeah, I'm sure she's mad that that was part of it, but we only get to see each other once, maybe twice a year if we're lucky. Nah, I don't think she does. Yeah, she might. I mean, I don't really care. I think she's been kind of a bitch about it. I think she treats him really, really poorly. When it comes to these situations specifically, I think she walks all over him. Did you tell her it's your birthday though? Yeah, he did tell her that when he made the plan. Like she knew he was also going to see me for my birthday. And it's not like there's any like he's not like spending money he doesn't have to come out here. I bought his plane ticket both ways. He's staying here for free. He's eating here for free. I didn't like make him go out of his way. What's up, Rosquilla? And I feel like that's the good friend thing to do. Yeah, I want to see my friend, but I flew him out here so he could see his mom too. So I feel like she should be glad that he has a friend that's going to buy him a plane ticket to come see his mom on Mother's Day. Josh says my Nick is like his Chris, so just a long time relative. Yeah, hook her up with a shirt. You can fly me out for your next birthday. I won't get in trouble. Oh yeah, we do have to give away the shirts. We'll do that when Chris comes back in. Yeah, Pee Wee's is right. There's literally no time for her own thing with a child, and she has 3 other kids. But you live for your child now, which sucks as much as it sounds like. Did you ever do the shirt giveaway? No, we didn't do that the last stream, so I do need to do that this stream because I do have all the shirts sitting in a box in the other room. So I think I have to give away. I think I just got 5 XLs and 5 larges. I didn't get any smaller sizes because I feel like we're all kind of bigger dudes here. Yeah, Roz is a good dude. I'll have to figure out a way to do it. Maybe we'll do a duck race I think a duck race would be cool. That was always my favorite giveaway method. No mediums. Yeah, it's a new design. They're Nick Strength and Metazoo shirts, since everyone always says, you should change the name of this channel to Nick Strength and Metazoo. So I got that for the meme. So there's only 10 of them. So they're limited edition, just like every drop that Metazoo does. Reverse Chaos Crystal. Man, I really hope we can get another Mothman out of here. No pre-orders. There's no exchange of money. I'll even pay for shipping. I should say this is going to only be for U.S. residents because I just don't want it to get too crazy with shipping costs. No, I never did make any pins. I do have some patches though, bro. I've got a shitload of patches. I put them on hats and I just make my own merch to wear. If I buy a nice hoodie that I like, buy a nice jacket that I like, if it's Carhartt or Under Armour, I'll slap a Nick Strength and Power patch on that bitch. I think I have one of the hats here. Let me see. I should. Yeah, I got like 1,000 of these, and I just slap them on everything. It's a nice little Nick Strength and Power patch. It's a lot cheaper than making custom shirts multiple times a year. Yeah, I will say, if you want a Nick Strength and Power shirt, those latest shirts that we did on I've got a Shopify link on, I don't know if I have it on these videos, but on my main channel, that recent drop of merch that we did, I think those are the best quality shirts that I've ever gotten. Every time, I even bought them for myself. I went into my own store and bought them and shipped myself like 10 XLs in every different design. They're like really comfortable, good fit. I think that was the best drop I ever did as far as like the quality of the shirt. And I gave Josh some. I give all my friends some. I ordered some for everybody. And even Chris says he never wears t-shirts. He only wears polos or like dress shirts. That's like all he ever wears. And he says that t-shirt that I gave him is like the only t-shirt he wears, and he wears it multiple times a week just because it's so comfortable. So he works out in it. He does yard work in it, whatever. So did Mike ever come on? On what? Unending Fire Crystal Full Hollow. He has not done his tell-all yet, if he ever does one. But like I said, I think that me and Mike have came to a little bit of a better understanding. And I think that, I don't know if we're friends, but I think the door is a little bit more open. If he wanted to come on and do a tell-all, he could do it here. I don't think he's still, or at least he hasn't said that he still feels that way about only doing a channel that would get millions of views on his interview. I think maybe now that door is open if he wants to do that, to come on here. Mike will only go on Joe Rogan. I think that probably the most important thing to Mike, and probably the reason why he said some of the stuff that he said about not coming on here and doing a interview or a tell-all or whatever, I think he was probably afraid I'd be an asshole or be a dick or like just try to fuck him some way with the interview. And I think now we've talked enough that I think we've established a level of trust where he knows I wouldn't do that to him. Nice, another full hollow hodag. I didn't even think about that. Oh, thanks, Hyperbole. What's up, man? Good to see you again. I think Josh just made a really good point that I never even considered. If you can interview Arnold Schwarzenegger, then why not this random Mike dude compared to Arnold? I didn't think about that. Yeah, Mike, too good for the rumor mill. Dude, I'm going to be honest. I'm getting kind of worried about Chris. It's been a while, man. He's getting his ass chewed. Yeah, man, I miss Mothhawk. Mothhawk was such a good dude, man. He loved Metazoo so much, and he just got so upset with everything that happened, and he just completely dipped. He's out completely. I don't even talk to him anymore. We used to message all the time. That he was my Mothhawk was such a good dude, man. It's a shame. It really is a shame the way everything went down with Metazoo, because there were so many really cool, just good people in this community that I mean, Mothhawk made really good videos, just like Metazoo Menace does, just like Jake G also does. But Mothhawk made some really good videos, and he was really passionate. And he just felt like it was too much. There was too many bad things. And sometimes I really feel like the Metazoo leadership, and this would include Mike, kind of took those people for granted, or maybe even laughed at those people or didn't take them seriously. But like, there were so many good dudes that just really loved this idea that just felt so screwed by this whole situation. It is sad. Mothhawk was a great dude. Nice, Chibi Mothman. Cheers again to you guys. And someone made the point earlier, and I think this contributes to what I'm talking about here with the community, is they said they never saw Metazoo really make a big campaign as far as advertising, and they weren't buying sponsored ads, and it didn't really have a big marketing push. And I feel like that's why this community was so cool and so tight, is because it was like a really grassroots thing that grew organically, like word of mouth, people telling their bros, like, hey, there's this new card game I'm into, and it kind of spread like that amongst friends. And that's why it's kind of it ended up being this tight community of like really just chill, cool people. And I think that's what contributed to this awesome community that there's still a lot of them here in this chat. Yeah, Epic Tube was great too. I met him at Mothman Festival last year. All right, Josh, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Good luck on your track meet. And I'll see you Sunday. Can you speak more on Golden Distribution trying to bulk sell Metazoo to whales right before the closure news? Yes, I will. There's no new news to spill, but look, this is what I think it is. if Metazoo goes into bankruptcy, which it seems like Shaw did not want to happen, there's a reason why he wouldn't want that to happen. And that reason would be when Metazoo goes into bankruptcy, if it does, the order of people that get paid back would start with people that pre-ordered stuff. So people would get paid back with however much they could pay back from liquidating assets, right? And realistically, those storage fees that Golden Distribution is owed, what the 56,000 or whatever the number was they threw out, if Metazoo went into bankruptcy, they would probably be towards the bottom of that list of people that got paid off. So people would get paid back to the extent that they could. So in bankruptcy, not necessarily everybody is going to get paid back. So I think Golden realized this, and they kind of decided to try to screw Metazoo and just sell the shit themselves, which would get their money back, but it would also make it extremely difficult or impossible for Metazoo to be able to liquidate that product and then try to pay other people back. So Golden in this situation is looking out for only Golden, and they want to try to get their money, but they're essentially screwing over everybody else in the process. Because unless Mike or Steve come in, and I don't even know why they wouldn't just pay the $56,000 if that's the route that it was going to go. But essentially, that's why I think they're doing it, is because they realize that if Metazoo goes to bankruptcy, they would probably be towards the end of the list of people that are going to get paid back with storage fees. It would be people that directly purchase pre-orders at the top of that list, people that were buying from the company product directly. How does that explain why he threw stuff in the dumpster? It explains it because what I've heard is part of the issue was the majority of that warehouse. I mean, you saw that inventory list on the auction paper. That's a lot of space. 515 pallets of booster boxes alone is a lot of space. And I think part of the issue was it sounds like Golden's warehouse was essentially filled to the brim with Metazoo, stuff that they couldn't sell. And they're in California. I mean, California real estate in a big space like that is expensive. I'm sure those storage fees were high. And I'm sure as the business, Golden Distribution, not being just tied to Metazoo, they've got other pallets coming in. They've got other brands and products that they're shipping and fulfilling. And they had all this space just kind of marked off for Metazoo, and they can't do anything with it. So I would imagine the dumping of product was to free up space for shit that they can actually sell and try to make some of that storage money back on. Because, I mean, let's be real. A warehouse big enough to hold hundreds and hundreds of pallets in California is not going to be cheap. And they want to be able to make money off that store. Like, they're not storing it for nothing. They have a warehouse so they can ship products, so they can fulfill orders. So you can kind of see both sides of the argument to some extent. But if Shaw or Golden was really selling stuff under the table, I mean, that's theft. But I do understand they were kind of in a weird situation too. Hell yeah, Nicholas. You're not the only one still opening metas who just bought some Nightfall boxes. Nice, bro. But selling art on whatnot, but is selling art on whatnot theft? No, because that's Mike's art. If you looked at this is my understanding. If you looked at the inventory of what was sent over to Golden, none of the artwork that was sold on that stream was on that inventory list. It was from artists. The most of that stuff that was sold was from artists that were not even listed on the inventory list that was sent to Golden. So what I would imagine is, I mean, Mike was the owner of the company. He was the creator of the company, a 50% owner. I'm sure when he left, he was actually able to say, okay, if I leave, I'm taking these assets. They're mine. This is my company. Shaw is not an owner. It's Mike and his partner, and the partner is not Shaw. Shaw does not have ownership of the company. So Mike, still being an owner, owns those assets. So even if he left, he owns those assets. Golden does not have ownership of Metazoo. So that's the difference. Mike owns the company. Mike owns whatever product is left until they go into bankruptcy. Shaw has no ownership. So just to clear those things up. Essentially, Shaw is just storing it. Pawn Stars win. And look, I can see why people didn't like that Whatnot stream. I totally understand that argument. Why not pay the artist directly? You're selling their original artwork. You're trying to make money for this lawyer, whatever. I understand that argument because there are artists that reportedly have not been paid. I get that. But there's a very big difference between Mike selling assets that he from a company that he owns and Shaw selling assets from a company that he does not own. There is a very distinct difference there. And I want to throw another allegedly in there towards Shaw. Full Hollow Tizzy. Is Chris alive right now? I think Aoki is focused on Hero Quest. Which certainly seems like is kind of a competitor to Metazoo. Mike may have disappeared somewhat publicly after he hired the lawyer, but I've still been in contact with Mike. I think he's waiting. He's biding his time. I don't think we've heard the last from Mike. Because now the wheels are turning behind the scenes. So I think what you'll see is publicly the results of those wheels turning without Mike having to say it. And then if Mike does his tell-all or whatever, that's a different story. But I think you're going to see the wheels that are turning behind the scenes. You're going to see the results of those play out publicly. And that will be what you see in the coming weeks. Especially now with this deadline of May 20th to get that product from Golden. I think you're going to see a lot happen between now and then. Yeah, I agree. There was a lot of issues with that stream. I just now got my stuff today. Nah, dude, you don't need to chip in. If I really, like I said 1,000 times, I really don't think this auction is going to happen. But if it does, I will participate in the auction myself. I don't need a crowdfunding for it. Yeah, dude, I was kind of pissed about that too. It came loose in a box. Because I got the notification that it was delivered, and then I went out to my front door where they usually leave the packages, and there was no package there. And I was like, well, how would it fit in a mailbox? 'Cause I thought for sure maybe they would roll it in a poster tube or maybe in one of the hard like envelopes. But it was just thrown in a box, the artwork, like loose, rattling around in a small box in my mailbox. Because I was thinking maybe a poster tube would be how they ship it. And I was like, there's no way a poster tube would fit in my mailbox. It would be too long. Dude, I was actually planning on live streaming it. I was just gonna share my screen if the auction. Again, I don't think it's gonna happen, but if it does, I was gonna live stream my screen, just bidding on stuff. Cause it's not entirely clear yet if you have to physically be there at Golden to participate. Because they mentioned their website in that thing. I think you might be able to bid online. Because logistically, if you had to be there in person, I just don't think logistically that's possible. I don't think there would be enough people or enough trucks to show up there in person when you're talking about 500 plus pallets, unless someone rents a semi truck and buys everything. It doesn't make sense if it was just in person only. There'd be no way there'd be enough people and enough trucks logistically to take all that product from the warehouse right there on the spot that day. I would imagine they would have to do it online and have some kind of freight shipping option and just do it that way. And also, I mean, think about how considerably diminished their reach would be for potential buyers and bidders if they did it in person. And you have to be there in person and able to actually take the product with you. Their customer base would be severely limited to if they just did it online and offered shipping. What's up, Zach, man? I miss you, bro. If I could have free shipping, I'd ship myself to your crib, bye. Man, we missed you this weekend. Chris is still here, actually. But we had a great time, man. We missed you. Alex came through, Grant came through, Chris came through. Tim, not surprisingly, did not come through, but man, we missed you. I wish you could have came, but I totally get it. Chris is actually on the phone right now getting chewed out because he did the opposite of what you did. Zach didn't come because he wanted to spend Mother's Day with his wife and baby mama. Chris did not, and he's currently getting destroyed. That's why I'm trying to take my time with this box and talk to the chat a little bit. I'm trying to buy some time for Chris because after this box, Chris was going to open some stuff. But man, it's been like an hour. But yeah, I miss you, bro. We'll have to plan something out. Probably for your birthday, right? Would you be able, or no? You said you'll be on vacation for your birthday. We gotta figure something out this summer, man. I miss you. Full Hollow Snallygaster from Kickstarter. Nice. Nothing warms my heart more than seeing my good old friends on our semi-annual meetup, and I miss you, Zach. It's been too long. It was, man. You would have liked to see Powers too. It was good to see Alex. It was really good to see Alex again. Haven't seen him in a while. I've been a single dad. I've been single dadding it the last 2 months. Bro, she wasn't even there on Mother's Day? Damn, bro. I'll take a sip from my cutty. Cheers to Zach. We miss you. We love you. I hope I get to see you soon, my dog. Yeah, yeah. There's a reason they're cheap. Hobby boxes are pretty cheeks. It was really good though to catch up with Powers. I was actually surprised he came. I texted him a few days before. He's like, "Man, I'm actually that's the one day he was off, and I was like, will he actually come? And he came, and we had a great time. Reverse Hodag. Nick, have you ever spoken to Rudy? I've never talked to Rudy. I've never had any interaction with him of any kind. Man, it's really quiet. I feel like I'm going to have to check on Chris again. Zach with a 99-cent glizzy. I love you, bro. I really do. I miss you, man. Another reverse frogman. When I finish this box, I'm going to check on him again. It's been a while. Damn, we still got a few packs in here. We might have a chance at a Mothman. I did at least already get one full hollow Kickstarter Moth and one full hollow Kickstarter Frog, and that's what I was hoping for, so at least we can't say this was a wash. Nick, what's the best way to put on muscle? Any workout you recommend? Well, if you don't work out regularly, then just the basics will do you really good. Bench press, squat, deadlift, just big compound movements. If you already don't work out regularly, those are going to be the things that'll help you a lot. Or you engage a lot of muscles in one lift. Like a very basic push-pull split. Some days you're pushing, some days you're pulling. I'm definitely gonna have to get back in the gym pretty hard this week because we've been really fucking around this weekend. We were eating White Castles, Papa John's, drinking all night. Mermaid scales, full hollow. Yeah, man, we'll plan something out. I won't be in town that whole week of my birthday. We booked our flights this morning. I'm thinking, what about 4th of July? Didn't we get together one year, maybe when I was still dating Bridget, didn't we get together one year and you and Stephanie came over to my house for 4th of July? Or was I with Christina? But yeah, we've been fucking around this weekend. We've been eating like shit. Oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate that, Soccer Kills. $2 dono with a like. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Oh, we got 43 likes. We're doing pretty solid. 84 watching right now. 3 packs left. And maybe when I go check on Chris, I'll do a poll of what do you want us to open next? What's the next box that you guys want to see? Because now I'm kind of getting worried about him. Eternal snowflakes. Because I'll be honest with you guys, the portion of the conversation that I walked in on kind of sounded like a end of a relationship type of conversation, but I guess we'll see. What do you think, Zach? I'd be happy. I don't know how much you really want to travel with the baby, but I'd be happy if you I'd be happy to have Stephanie over too if you guys wanted to bring the baby And even if we don't have like all the boys over, we could just do something just us and get dinner, grill out or something. And you guys could stay in the guest room if I didn't have anybody else over. You guys could just have the guest room for you guys and the baby. Oh, thanks, man. $2 again. I appreciate that, bro. All right, last pack of Kickstarter, and then I'll put up a poll, and I'll go check on Chris again. We did get a full holo Sam Sinclair, Chaos Crystal, Hodag. We got some decent hits out of here. I'm assuming you meant 225 in that message. What is harder, 6 reps of 225 flat bench or 100-pound dumbbells in each hand? Probably the 100-pound dumbbells, because you got more muscles working trying to stabilize those dumbbells. All right, what do we got? Oh, reverse blood ruby. No Mothman from that last box, but we did end up getting one. So let's do a poll. I'd be down. I'd rather do that. I feel you, bro. That's what me and Chris were talking about, and that's what he's in trouble for. Is like, yeah, if I went to Zach's house, it would be me, Zach, his fiance, and his baby. If I went to Chris's house, it would be me, all of Chris's fiance's kids, his kid, his fiance, like a full house. The thing about people coming to my house is I'm single. I don't have a girlfriend, and they get to have a little bit of a break from the kids, from the wife, and it's just like bro time. But if I go to any of their houses, they have a family there. So that's kind of the unique situation of my house is like there's no like it's just the bros. And there's no, your wife. My bad. All right, let's do a poll. Oh, I gotta switch to Nick Strength and Pokemon. My Cuddy on wife number 2, not 3. But you know what I mean. It's kind of a unique situation because everybody, even if their wives don't like it, and even if they don't want to admit it, all the boys need a break every once in a while. Even if it sounds bad, they want to be able to do something that doesn't involve their kid or their wife. Let's be honest. And I am going to go to Zach's house at some point. I'm going to go to Chris's house at some point. We're talking about that today, planning a trip to Houston. But it's different. Like I want to go to meet Zach's kid, and I want to go to meet Chris's kid. But it's like a different thing. Me meeting their baby and like the boys having boy time. It's just two different things. It don't matter what you do or give up. Women always want more. All right, let me put up this poll here. And I'll check on my boy. Because to be honest, I'm really worried about him. I mean, I don't know how often they have these type of arguments or whatever. Maybe this is just a regular thing, but it kind of sounded like this relationship's not going to continue. Let's say first edition CN. Oh shit, what did I just do? Let's say Nightfall. Kuromi. And it looks like Chris brought a few boxes of Wilderness. So we'll put that on here too. Alright, let me start this poll. I'm gonna go check on my boy. I'll be right back. Stay right here. Don't go anywhere. Just make sure my boy's okay. see what they say. All right, we're back. All right. Oh, it looks like a lot of people voting Nightfall. Damn, you guys are awesome. There's still 80 people watching. And I was gone for longer than I thought. Let's see. Wow, Nightfall's taking a commanding lead. Good thing Chris brought some. 61 votes in, Nightfall at 41%, First Edition Cryptid Nation at 26, Wilderness at 20, and almost no one wants to see Kuromi. See if I missed anything good. So is Chris staying at Nick's indefinitely at this point? Yes, Chris, Nick's new roommate. Your boy Chris passed out again. No, he's good. He's here. So you guys, Chris is back. He's not drunk. He's actually going to talk to you guys. And it looks like you guys want to see him open Nightfall with a very commanding lead for Nightfall. So we'll get some of them boxes that he brought. So without further ado, I'll turn it over to the man himself. The man, the myth, the legend. And hopefully Nick, you don't watch the stream, bud.
Why?
I told him you were getting chewed out. They're worried about you.
They call him Nightfall Chris.
I said they're getting chewed out
because he falls at night.
You're getting chewed out for something she agreed to let you do. Because now her family's in her ear. I bet they already heard it. And they're all on your side,
Chris.
They all said, I hope Chris is standing up for himself. Because I heard him apologizing like a bitch.
I love you.
Hey, GBP.
I'm sorry for seeing my mom on Mother's Day. You're the only mama in my life.
Chris, a.k.a. Cleveland from Family Guy.
They kept saying that the last stream that you sound like Cleveland.
I have been getting over a cold. Reverse Grim.
I feel like we need to order some food.
Chipotle.
We still got a good 2 hours till the movie.
Has anyone seen the new Godzilla? Apparently you can stream it tonight. I've never pulled a God pack from Nightfall. Haven't you had a couple?
About 3.
Dang. How's Chris? I'm good. Beast of Blade and Boral.
I think Mike was in the chat earlier too.
Tonight's the night, Chris. Pull us that God pack. I hope so. Full hollow born from the earth. You do sound like Cleveland.
I can hear it now. Now that you said that, I can't get it out of my head.
Might be my cold. Few Follett. Isn't Cleveland the black guy?
Yeah.
A white Cleveland. Sending you love, Chris. Everything will be Gucci. Always. Full hollow divine covenant.
I opened up that box slow as fuck to try to give you time.
Reverse grafting monster.
It took over an hour and a half.
Not even a reverse moth. Dang.
There were some good hits. Though.
He x-rayed those boxes. Full hollow Dark Watchers.
So are you single or? Zach was in the chat too, and he was saying that he wasn't allowed to come because of Mother's Day, and then she worked all day on Mother's Day, didn't even do anything.
I'm gonna have to order that Chipotle now.
They're closed.
That's what they were open till 11.
What do you want?
Leffer Lang. Reverse. Kobe collects as birthday boy and Chris throwback stream. Shout out Kobe. He sent $10 Canadian.
Oh, shout out Kobe. We've had a few good donos on this stream.
$10 Canadian is like 50 cent USD. I don't think the exchange rate's that bad.
What do you want?
Chicken bowl. White rice.
Regular chicken or extra? Extra.
No beans.
White rice. No beans.
Cheese, guac.
No salsa, no corn.
Mild salsa. Chris is nasty with the pulls. He just needs to warm up.
I don't see mild. Is that just the tomato, the fresh tomato? Sour
Another
cream?
full hollow.
Fajita veggies?
It's too late to get that ticket refunded. Though. Reverse hollow permafrost.
She's gonna have to deal with it.
Lightning Alley reverse hollow. Reverse belled buzzard. Is Nick sponsored by Blue Chew? No, I believe he's a Hims guy. Changes were made to your Chipotle account. Another full hollow boil over. Josh said, I seen that Blue Chew dog.
Josh Murray or a different Josh?
Murray.
I thought you were going to bed, bro.
It's a school night. Another reverse Belled Buzzard. AI Joe Rogan. Ro Jogan. Full Hollow Grafton Monster. Reverse Hollow Murfreesboro Mud Monster.
Looks like you're out of luck tonight, bud.
Any Kickstarter left?
Eventually, when that spellbook comes.
Might have to have my mom bring that to you. Reverse Beast of Blade and Boral. Full Hollow Frank Shaw's Gargoyle.
Shatter, good down.
He's stepping on the hits.
Oh, that's what he does best.
Anyone want to play a drinking game anytime they pull a full hollow, take shot? I have no problem playing by myself.
I'll play.
Hey man, just picked up my first Kickstarter box the other day. Super excited to have it. Are you gonna rip it? Or sit on it?
Come here, Teddy boy. Come here. Good boy.
Wood Devil of Coos Country. Nope, that's a long time grail box for me. Probably sit on it. Ooh, a reverse Mothman.
I can't believe you abandoned the stream for her, wow. Metazoo over fiancés. Just let that relationship end, Bob.
A reverse Wonk.
If I can buy a pallet of Metazoo will never leave you, Bob.
Who is this guy just tuned in?
This is my buddy Chris. You can introduce your fucking self. Just read the comment and not answer the question.
This is Nick's special boyfriend, somebody said.
Who said that? Lordy Hot Dog?
Someone said rip it, you might have the one of one gold ink. Full hollow prison beam. Is it too late to add a Sprite to that order, Bo?
We got started. I'm gonna fix you another cocktail.
Hold the cock.
Just that hold the tail.
Reverse light elemental. Nick, I'm sure you get this a lot. What is your favorite set to open for Metazoo?
If we're not talking about value, I'd say Nightfall is probably up there for me. I like Tops. If you include Tops in that, I'd say Tops. Tops Chrome.
I think Nick spent a mortgage on Topps Chrome. Could have bought a 2024 Santa Fe.
That would be full old scratch.
Nope, just a reverse mama.
I added us a large chips and guac too.
Oh, that box was not slapping.
Good thing you got another one.
So we only got one. Oh, that's not even a full hollow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9 full hollows out of that one.
None of them were hits.
You consider that a hit?
Maybe 2 years ago.
I like boil over. Who wants to see a ticket?
That's my box.
How do you know?
Yours are right there.
Grab one.
Pick the lucky one, bud.
We opening Pokemon today too?
Nope.
Pokemon, what's that? A worthless ticket, says Mike B. You get a big middle finger for it.
I haven't had a chance to beat off yet this weekend.
A reverse scorching rod sigil. A reverse haunted tundra. Old Man Winter full hollow. Kobe Collects has already pulled 3 invisible tickets.
We're live now on Nick Strength of Pokemon. Chris is hosting right now. Shake that mic to get the screen live on.
What?
Shake the mic and the screen will come out. The mouse. Sorry.
Did you switch streams?
No, I'm sharing it on mine.
Scorching rod sigil. Reverse Fountain of Youth. Maybe we should do native next. I haven't seen Nate. Oh, I've seen native in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I don't even remember the cards in it. Besides that pizza bird.
I feel that whiskey burning in my tongue.
Oh, that's your liver. Reverse Pascagoula River Alien. I just expect Chris to be drunk again. I wasn't even drunk the other night.
You want me to mix you up a starry cocktail?
Scorching Rod Sigil.
I got you, my friend. Is that empty? That cup you got?
Native Wendigo PSA 10 recently sold for 50.
Oh, goddamn.
Someone says the River Aliens is one of the best cards to look up the lore on. Rocky. Reverse Weeping Black Angel. A reverse Rocky. Wilderness is rough. I only got 3 full hollows in a box. I think they can all be rough. Wilderness was peak Metazoo for me, though. I think I bought more Wilderness than any other set. I probably have like 300 full hollow Bigfoots. Mike B says, I stopped buying Metazoo cards after Wilderness. Yeah, after that set, it was more of like the special collabs that I bought. I wasn't really big into UFO or Seance. Native was a good set. I just didn't open a lot of it. Another reverse River Aliens. Nothing good out of here so far. Full hollow Rocky.
Here, I made you two. There's only one shot left of the Terramana, so this one is the Terramana. This is the Buzzarita.
What is that?
You'll find them.
Another reverse River Alien. Somebody wants us to look up that lore.
What one?
Somebody said to look up the Pascagoula
Oh yeah, there's a new
River Alien.
there's a new Netflix series out right now about like just different unexplained incidents. one of the episodes is about the Pascagoula River aliens. It is crazy. They abducted like these two dudes that were like. There's a whole news story about it from the 70s or something. They're like two grown men, like in their 40s, that claim to be abducted on the river when they were on a fishing trip.
Another reverse river alien.
Yeah, we should watch that.
What's up, guys? I'm working still for another 3 hours. Hope he pull bog. I think he means big. What's the name of the show on Netflix?
It was like number one. It was like the number one docuseries on there for a while. I forget the name of it.
Was it Little Reindeer?
No.
Big Bird. Black Dog. Megalodon tooth. I think we only got 4 full hollows so far. Explosive Rabbit reverse.
What mean? Chris's fiance sucked the luck out of him.
Oh, Prism Aura. There's a banger. What's that go for now?
Probably 50 and a 10.
That might be generous.
Sleeve it. Make sure you sleeve it fat because those ones get scratched really easy. I'll grade it.
I can already see a print line.
Sounds about right.
I can see 2 print lines. Still very playable card. Sleeve her up. Mike B says, people still play MZ? No, we play DZ. Someone says, Chris, are you alive? Alive and well. Full hollow Big Bird. Chris, you should autograph the Prism Aura with a doodle and make it part of the giveaway. Is there a giveaway?
Yeah, we're going to give away some of those shirts.
Oh, yeah. Did you show them already? Nick made some interesting shirts. They say Nick Strength and Metazoo on them. Every 1 in 3 will be autographed. By Arnold. Are you texting? Oh, full hollow Pascagoula River Alien.
My kidneys
Hey Arnold or Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I don't like the way you said Schwarzenegger.
Golden Bear Reverse.
I'm not gonna try the drink I made for you. Bro. Oh, come
Mad Gasser. Two packs left. Full hollow hateful demise.
Why'd you hide the chat?
I don't think I did. I don't think anyone's chatting.
Go down to the Google Chrome at the bottom and pull it back up. It's like there's hella people chatting, huh?
Is anyone married to someone who also loves cards? I feel like that would be dangerous, lol. My husband doesn't get it. Fountain of Youth full hollow.
I had to stop drinking that whiskey. I was getting too turned.
Let's take a hit recap. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 full hollows out of that box.
I think Chris needs to keep going until he pulls some heat.
Where to put the full hollows from the other box? Are they in this pile?
I've been putting all my full hollows in that Kickstarter box right there.
I mean, I don't even want these. I have like 10,000 of them.
Did you sleeve the prison?
Take the big bird. In the Rocky. Make that a giveaway right there. Alright, Nick's gonna open some more Kickstarter.
I was gonna say you should open another Nightfall. No?
What is this?
A buzzer reading it.
What is that?
It's a buzz ball with lime in it. Just try it. It's not bad. Just take a sip and try it. It's good. There's only one. Did you drink a lot of that Terramana when you were on the phone?
Oh,
There's only one shot left.
There wasn't much left.
I hear birds calling.
Pick up that Chipotle.
Yeah, it said it'll be here by 11.
There's no way.
Bitch, I ordered it like 20 minutes ago.
It took like 2 hours to get my White Castle.
They're saying you want Nightfall again? Gotcha.
More mess to clean up.
Bitch, where you been putting your bulk? You been throwing it in the trash?
Yeah. Where was I supposed to put it?
Damn, wow.
Where do you want me to put it?
Cart Gal says, who is everyone rooting for in the NBA playoffs? I don't think I've ever watched an NBA game in my entire life, to be honest with you. Damn, we're down to 62 viewers. Chris, you lost us. Did you guys see, did Chris sleeve up the Prism aura? Because I don't see it over here. Oh, I see it. Just put that in a card. Well, he said there's 2 print lines. Actually, I feel like I hear someone pulling up right now.
Team.
All right, let's get into this Nightfall here. Top 5 New York Pro. I haven't looked at the list. I saw they just posted the list like a couple hours ago. I'll have to look at the list and see if there's anybody that was added to it.
Approach you with your Chipotle.
Well, there should be a ring notification that'll pop up if they're...
Quick.
Yeah.
How close is Chipotle?
I bet they're shitty-ass bowls, too, because they're probably about to close, and they probably just gave us the scraps that were left in the bottom of the bin. Full hollow Adam Ackler off the first pack. That's something. What's the most everyone spent on a Nightfall box? I think I've got everybody in this chat beat on the most you spent on a Nightfall box, but let's hear it first. Napa Rebob's reverse. Monty says he never bought Nightfall. Balloon Fight says 180. Jake says 200. 135, 80, 140. What?
Did you use DoorDash?
No, I used the Chipotle app.
Oh,
I had a free guac reward.
for your birthday.
Oh, yeah. Full Hollow Wood Devil, Coos County.
How the fuck is that $60?
185.
What did you buy?
Well, they fucking wax you if you double the meat.
Oh, that's why.
I doubled both our meats. Double the meat.
About to say.
Have you heard of the supplement Alpha Brain? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? Any good? I have heard of it. I haven't tried it, and I don't know anybody that has tried it, so I really don't have any thoughts on it. I know, obviously,
I don't know where my wallet is.
Rogan talks about it a lot, but I've never personally tried it.
What the fuck is this?
And I always see Cart Gal's comments on some of my videos. I went to her channel. She's fucking dime. Have you seen this Cart Gal girl's channel? She's like got an ASMR type of voice.
No.
She's pretty hot. Okay, so the most I spent on a Nightfall box. When they did like a pre-release. Did you just shit yourself? They did like a pre-release of Nightfall before it came out, before the official release date at New York City Comic Con. I knew a guy that went to New York City Comic Con, and he sold me a box for $500. So $500 was the most I paid for a Nightfall box so that I could open it before it released.
So is it here or?
And now you can get them for like $30 a box.
Kinda stinks.
Bro, get out of here, man.
I don't know if they're here or not. Who's Ellie Tucker?
Oh, that's that one chick. Quit going through my phone. They're going for as low as 17 now.
DoorDash.
Here, because then you got to tell them how to get to the house.
Hello?
Go in another room if you give them instructions.
Oh, you just stay to the far right of the road. There's a shed on the far right.
Motherfucker's about to give instructions on how to get to my house on the phone with DoorDash on the live stream. Ooh, you paid $1,300 for CN1? I know that for a while it was going for over $1,000. I think I might have paid $1,000 for a box. But 1,300 is rough, dude. Sam says he was 100% right about car count. I'm not lying. I'm not hitting on her. I'm just saying it is what it is.
So there's a bunch of mailboxes at the front that you kind of drive down around the
Yeah, where did you buy it for 1,300? Did you get it on eBay or what? Another Oklahoma octopus full hollow. I paid $900 for a CN1, but didn't pull a full hollow Mothman until I bought a CN1 box for 71. Damn, Menace. I think there was a point where it was like at 800 bucks, and I think that's the most hose that I got, because there was a point where CN1 boxes were 800, and I think it might have even been for a birthday stream. I think I bought like 5 or 6 boxes at 800 a box. So I think that was the most hosed that I got on CN1. But the CN1 boxes that I've got that we're probably going to open tonight, I believe I paid 80 a box for all of these boxes. So they've gone down 90% from that 800, and 800 wasn't even the peak. That was probably only 2 years ago. My birthday, maybe 2 years ago, that we did all those CN1 boxes for 800. What'd they say?
They were like, jeepers creepers. This is tearing my car up.
Was that a dude?
It was a couple. They were like, this is making us feel uncomfortable.
What the fuck was that? Were they like joking or serious? I can't picture them saying Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, they did.
Did they say it with a hard R? Anyone care to admit buying Kickstarter at 10K? I don't know anyone that bought it at, I think there was only like one sale at 10K, right? Like it did get that high, but I don't think very many people bought it at that. I'm definitely collecting still, especially grails. I'm glad Nick isn't collecting sample cards yet. Yeah, I honestly, ooh, full hollow moth. I honestly feel like the samples have a long way to fall still, and I feel like they're just too high right now. I feel like they're going to come down a lot. I would be interested in a sample moth. I think the lowest, someone tried to sell me one for 3.5, but it was a PSA, I think 8. Sleeve up the moth. And go out there and get the food. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. Cart Gal was the one that said she was married to someone who doesn't like collecting cards. I didn't know she was married. My bad. Married or not, it is what it is. I mean, she's still hot. The catcher in the chat earlier bought a sample Loveland Frogman, but it was raw for 1,300. See, even raw though. My bad, Cart Gal. I didn't see that must have been when Chris was still on. I didn't see that you were the one that said that about the married comment. What is this, like the 4th Oklahoma octopus? Her husband gonna watch this and be like, no more watching this guy open Pokemon cards. Well, I clicked her channel because I saw on her thing that she had more subscribers than I did. So I went and watched one of her videos. I'm like, damn. Oh, the catcher's still in here. Catcher says, I've never gotten a card graded. That sample frog was my first. So excited. Oh, so that's going to be your first PS. Are you going to send it to PSA or where are you going to send it to? Hell yeah, bro. Well, good luck on that first submission. Who was the seller? Was it Argos or was it somebody else? I know that Argos has been selling a bunch of stuff. Jake G, Jake G said, let's all hit on Cart Gal. He can't come after all of us. I'm sorry. We'll take the focus away from Cart Gal. I was just trying to show some love. And like I said, she's got like an ASMR voice. And even more so than looks, I gravitate towards a good voice. And she's got a good voice. I respect people that have a really good voice for YouTube content. Kobe says, y'all need to find God.
Didn't know he was missing.
We got a lightning split. Cart Gal says, it's cool. My main viewers are teenage dudes. Well, we know what they're doing. You got the food, bro?
Jeepers creepers.
Was that the same sample frogman that what's the guy's Instagram name? Metazoo Black Market? Was that the same guy? Was that the guy that sold it? I saw Metazoo Black Market posted on his story a sample frog. Was that the same dude you bought it from? Nick just bricked up and overdosing on White Castle. Pay him no mind. Mile High Casters Club. I haven't seen that username before. I also love a lady with a voice and a face for radio. Bro. Chill. Is Cart Gal the inspiration for other verse? Nah, Black Market is keeping all his cards. Oh, what's up, Hack Zach? Here, I'll show you guys the hits. I'll show you the hits, bro. So from the 3 Kickstarter boxes, unfortunately, we didn't get multiple full hollow moss or frogs, but we did get one of each. We got an alt Wendigo. Some Kickstarter Chaos Crystals. Oh, there he is. There's the boy. Metazoo Black Market. We got some decent hits. Going down with the ship. I feel you, bro. Every time I open one of these boxes on stream, it's like the same feeling as just burning money. But then at this point, even if you keep it sealed, that money's just evaporating anyway. Bitch, are you still going through my phone? What are you looking at?
Nothing good. You have an ant can too?
Yeah. I've got 2 actually. What did Ellie say?
How's the taste?
What?
She said,
Oh, I sent her the picture of the whiskey. Say smooth. Did you say smooth?
yeah, but
He's gonna run into your nudes.
I took them. I need to find my wallet.
Oh damn, is it that cheap? Grappling Collectibles says he almost bought a Loveland Mailman today for $20. They're going for the 20 spot. That's one of my favorite cards they ever made. Just because I live so close to Loveland and the Loveland Frogman. That card is one of my favorites.
Of course, they didn't give us forks.
That still feels too high, says Mike B. Yeah, what's the deal with Chipotle never giving you enough utensils? Oh, is Nick Biddle in here? I haven't seen Nick Biddle in a while. Does he still come on your streams, Kobe? Momo Full Hollow. Chris, can you put some ice in my cup and then bring in the whiskey? No? Bean, shut up. My cup is on the coffee table in the living room. Can you put some ice in it and bring the whiskey in here? Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time. Nick Biddle was an OG. But Atlantis and Greg are still in here on like every stream, and they're like Kobe OGs. Can we see Beans? Beans, come here. Beans, come here. Come here. Hold on. Oh, what's up, Jay? I'm trying to get him. Oh, shit. There he is. He's got Dingleberry back there. Yeah, Greg's a pretty, he's always here. He's pretty loyal. He's missed very few. I love Greg. Greg's the fucking man. You know, one of the guys that I miss the most is Cards and Cars. That was my dude, man. He's been MIA. What's up, your local scalper? My dude. Prison Beam Full Hollow. Thanks, bro. Did you bring the whiskey or the Coke?
No.
What am I gonna do with a cup of ice, motherfucker?
Thought that's all you wanted.
Oh my god. Bruh. I made that motherfucker 2 cocktails while he was sitting here. This motherfucker just brought me an empty cup of ice. I thought you just wanted ice, bro. I think the record for the most I ever spent on a stream was probably one of Kobe's streams. Kobe, there was a night that me and Chris probably
Where's the whiskey even at?
it should be on the mini fridge in there by the display case. There was probably one night me and Chris between the two of us in one night spent like $5,000 on evolutions on one of Kobe's streams. Yeah, even people that don't like Metazoo Scalper, which most people don't, but even people that have no interest or don't like it, the drama is just, there's so much drama, it's hard not to even watch it. My man brought me ice on the rocks. And Kobe, man, you know what I'm shocked by? Is Evolutions is still really expensive. It's still like $700 a box. And it doesn't even justify it. My man. Do we have a shot glass? You can't grab me a shot or buy?
Every time I come back, you ask for something else.
I just bought your dinner, bro. But I don't understand why Evolutions is still so expensive because almost none of the hits, like they've all dropped significantly from the peak, but the price of the boxes is still just kind of around the same. Ugh, bro.
What?
It's got garlic on it.
That's for me, bud.
Kevin says it's kind of funny you wanted to save these forever, but opening them because it's a failed TCG. Actually, these weren't what I was going to save. I bought these for this stream. I'm actively buying more Metazoo, so that's even funnier.
Damn, that don't look like mine.
One should say Chris and one should say Nick.
They put a hot on that box.
I didn't put hot.
They even put cheese on there? Bro,
You said cheese.
there's another refund. There's no cheese on mine.
What? What's on my bowl?
Actually, I put hot and I mean, it's chicken.
Man, I just spilled some whiskey. Is there napkins in there?
Of course not. They just gave us some slop, bro. They didn't even give me rice either.
What? What's in mine?
It's literally meat, guac, and salsa.
Bro, I told you they're scraping the Bro, do you feel how light this feels? Bro, what the fuck? Bro, there's no way this is what I ordered.
Better get a refund.
I told you they're about to close. Bro, what the fuck?
Bro!
Bro, that's some bullshit.
Show the chat
Bro.
that, bro.
I didn't get cheat. I ordered, bro. What the fuck is this?
Hell no.
Bro, that's gonna be a claim. What the fuck is this, bro? That's some fucking bullshit.
They fucking waxed us.
Bro, what the fuck? I ordered, bro, I got cheese, sour cream, guac on the label. What the fuck is this, bro?
Hell no.
And it double meat. I told, bro, what did I say before this came? They're gonna give us the scraps at the bottom of their shit.
I guess it's free, though.
Where's? I don't even have my phone. You took it.
No.
File the claim. Nah, this is some fucking bullshit. File that claim. You got to go on the Chipotle app and do it. They're gonna make you go into my email and send the order confirmation number to refund it.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Bro, that's some fucking bullshit. That's a claim for sure. I ain't even gonna eat that shit. It's just meat and corn.
It doesn't even say it was ever delivered.
It's not on DoorDash. It's on Chipotle app.
I'm on there. It still says looking for a driver.
Bro, that's some fucking bullshit. We got to get that claim in. That's Metazoo money. We paid $60 for that fucking shit.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Bro, I mean, I'm gonna show this shit again because I'm this is ridiculous. This was a $27 bowl. It's half empty.
Mine's half empty too. And they put hot on it.
And look at the label. Extra sour cream, extra cheese. What the fuck? Bro, this isn't even steak.
What is it?
Bro, this is chicken. Oh, bro, they didn't even give me fucking steak. This is fucking chicken. Bro. Extra steak, medium corn, extra sour cream, extra cheese. This is fucking chicken. Did you file that? They're saying in the chat, file that claim. Bro.
How do you get help?
Damn, bro, that's some fucking bullshit. They gave us the chips and guac, right?
Yeah. How do you get...
Bro, they literally didn't even look at our order. They just gave us whatever was left in the bin. This is ridiculous. Cheers to the claim. Balloon said Nick got rug pulled on Chipotle. Zood. Prism beam again. What'd they say?
Following it now.
I'm gonna need that money back pronto. He's still fucking eating his slop. We got 71 watching and 71 likes. I like that balance.
It's kind of spicy. I'm just gonna say order, raw order receipt.
Kobe said you got a serialized order number 2 of 2. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing a chargeback on that. And it's very rare that I spring, because it's so expensive to double the meat, and it's very rare that I do that. I even doubled the meat, and they didn't even give me the right meat. Do a live stream interview with the Chipotle artists. Bro, this is like Oklahoma Octopus number 5 at this point. What the fuck? Have any of you guys ever had this, though? This whistle pig? This shit's pretty good. The piggyback. It's only 96 proof. Jake G said they doubled up the meat all right up your tailpipe. Another lightning split. RB stock going up. Headless coal miner. This used to be like a $20 hit. I wonder what it's going for now.
Man, this is hot.
You getting that acid reflux, bro? A little heartburn?
Like I said, all of it was wrong.
Get a couple more drinks in and you'll have to call the paramedics or think you're having a heart attack. Reverse Ender Cold. This even used to be a hit, the non-hollow rare Mothman. What's up, Lyle? You missed out on a good segment here. Chipotle has 3 days to pay you back or you got to auction it to Golden. Ooh, I thought that was a Mothman. Headless Horseman Full Haul. Chris is back, baby. Oh, yeah, Lyle left before Chris came. Say hi to Lyle.
What's up, Lyle?
Man, this is some bullshit. I was looking forward to that. I ordered Papa John's last night and got some pizza and I left it out all night. So then I threw it out to the raccoons. That's all I've eaten today was leftover out overnight pizza. I had a couple slices of that and threw the rest of it to the raccoons. All right, when I'm done with this Nightfall box, what box do you want to see Chris open next? I saw a lot of people saying native earlier.
It's free entree times 2. Is added to your Chipotle wallet.
Yeah, so this is the bullshit. This is the bullshit that Chipotle does. They've done this to me a couple times where they fucked up my order and they refuse to issue a refund to your original payment method. They just send you a voucher for 2 free entrees, which does not include like the extra toppings. So it's like just the base price of an entree with no double, no nothing, and they just give you 2 vouchers. So Chris, tell them no. Are you on the chat?
It was the chat with Pet.
Tell them no. I want a refund to my original payment method. Because when they do those free entree coupons, it doesn't let you use them both at once.
It'll work.
No, it does. I've done it before. So it doesn't let you use them both at the same time, and it doesn't include any doubles. It's just like a baseline entree with no extras. So it's not even a full refund.
I want full refund to original payment method.
Because they've done this fucking runaround bullshit with me before where they're like, we'll give you a free entree coupon. And last time they did it, I said yes. And it was just a $10 entree, and that's it. You don't get any extras.
Follow the link below and select the option best fits the reason you're reaching out.
Motherfuckers playing with my wallet.
I already did this shit.
Yeah, Chipotle's on that bullshit.
Your order has already been refunded. Our offer was provided.
Say, I don't want your offer. I want a refund.
Just put a charge back on their card.
Tell them take their fucking coupons back and give me my money. I don't want their fucking coupons.
It's an AI, man. said I don't want an offer, I want a refund.
I don't want to because those fucking stupid entree coupons are for a $10 entree. We just spent $26 a bowl.
It's true.
And my Cuddy still ate the whole thing. Look at that shit. He licked it up, no crumbs left.
That shit was too spicy.
And then once they refund it, ask them for the coupons.
So once I would just do a chargeback on your card.
That's too much work. You're just talking to an AI. If you just push it hard enough, they'll
It's
give
not
you
working.
Bro. Your order sucks so bad, here's 2 coupons to buy from us again.
I already entered the order info.
Full hollow obsidian obelisk. Oh, that was the last pack. Chris, what do you want to open next? Would you like to do Seance, Kuromi, Native, UFO, Wilderness, or First Edition? I'm seeing some
It's
Natives.
not working. It says you've already been offered an offer.
Oh my God.
It has been my pleasure assisting you.
Say fuck you.
You can't do a chargeback.
I'll figure it out. What do you want to open next? You're up next. You want to get every... All right, should we get every first edition box out here, crack them all, and open all the box toppers? A lot of people saying native, though.
We can do native.
We'll start with native. So you guys said native before I said we'll crack all the first editions and just crack all... All right, they're still saying native. We'll do native. I only have 1 native box because my order never came. I ordered 4 more, still not here. So this is the only native box we've got. And this is my favorite design of the booster boxes. All right, Chris. Pull us some... Make sure you pay extra attention here because the secret rares are so weird in this set. It's hard to tell what they even are sometimes.
Oh, I will.
Oh, Beansy in his bed.
Are you okay, boy?
I don't like that hot sauce.
I love you, bro. Sorry if I caused some issues here, bro.
All right, all right, all right. I'm alcohol free.
I have a good feeling about
Whoa.
this native box. Give me that Zinner. Bro, this looks nasty as fuck.
Oh, it was, but I ate it. You better do that chargeback. I like the Apple card because the Apple card, when you do a chargeback, it's like super quick. I paid for extra cheese at Pizza Hut a few weeks ago, and it definitely didn't have extra cheese, and I did a chargeback on my Apple card. If I'm paying for something, I want it. First Metazoo, now Pizza Hut. Full Hollow Winter Solstice. I don't think that's a secret rare. Would y'all put Papa John's or Pizza Hut as number one? Razorback says Taco Bell. Hut. I think Papa John's is atrocious. Hut, Papa. I'd go to Pizza Hut with those two. Papa John's used to seem like the premium, but ever since Papa left, I've been more with the Hut. Pizza Hut on that conveyor belt BS now. It's still good, but nothing like it used to be. Does anyone like...
What else has gone downhill is fucking KFC.
Yeah, KFC is garbage now, besides the mashed potatoes, and even those, I mean, it's not worth your trip to buy some mashed potatoes. Every time I eat KFC, I instantly get sick. Ogo Bogo. Have we gotten all full hollows? Yeah, 4 for 4. Chick-fil-A is fire. Mountain Mike's is pretty good. You mean Jersey Mike's? Or are you taking Mountains of Mike? I've never met a Mike that I liked.
Say hi to Ellie.
Full Hollow Skookum.
Say hi to Ellie, bro.
That's 5 Full Hollows.
Say hi, Ellie.
Getting rid of their potato wedges sent KFC downhill.
Say hi to my bestie.
I don't know who that is, bro. Another Full Hollow, White Bison. That's 6 for 6. We've been talking about pizza. Will we pull the pizza bird out of here?
Oh, good one, bro.
Full Hollow Ogo Pogo.
I think that didn't Argo say that was like the one that's native to the lake that he lives on?
Argo said a lot of stuff.
Shout out to Argo. I feel bad for Adam Cole MD.
What you doing, my boy?
Full Hollow Boy Nile. Do we have a God box?
Oh my god.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Full Hollow.
Isn't there a soundbite of Drake saying, "Oh my god," and it sounds super gay? Drake.
Full Hollow Squash Blossom Necklace.
Congrats, you won $25,000. Oh my god.
I've never been to Popeyes.
Drake is an interesting dude.
Popeyes has a good wing deal right now. It's like buy one, get one free.
Congrats, you won $25,000. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Say what you want about Drake, but that motherfucker is fun.
Full hollow battle rug of Piazza Burden, Quetzalcoatlus.
Oh my god.
Congrats, you won $25,000. Oh my god. Thank you.
I've never opened native. Is it normal to get this many hollows? No. Full hollow Birth of the Sun. Dude, 11 of 11, what the hell?
27 minutes until Godzilla.
Oh my god.
Alright, we'll keep going. Full hollow the Joel of Ukatina.
Octena.
In the first wave, no. In the second wave, it's more common. But this is still a hot box. As usual, Chris has the hot hands. I don't think I've ever had a box that was all full hollows. I think the most I had was like 32 or 34. There we go. We got a reverse Aka Awakule. So it won't be done tonight, folks.
26 minutes until Godzilla X Kong on Amazon Prime.
That's what happens when you have people making 10 cents an hour hand packing these. Reverse Aska Wadiaid. Watch the rest be reverse hollows. Chris, what you do for work? I am in the mental health field. Full hollow Raven Mocker. That's a banker.
Oh my god.
Nick, what do you do for work?
YouTube.
Reverse Rainbow Crow.
Did someone ask that, or you're just saying?
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Pop?
Oh my god.
Didn't he have a song called Tootsie Roll or something?
Tootsie Slide.
Tootsie Slide. Full hollow Rainbow Crow. Not bad, not bad. Full hollow Ashawela Baboba.
Aquila Bobo.
Kind of looks like a native Awful version. If Awful smoked some peyote. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Alright, I'll show them to you.
I'm sorry.
Reverse Giant's Blood. Don't forget to sleeve those hollows. Might be real valuable someday. They're valuable now. Reverse Asaban. LOL, LOL. It might be $2 one day. Chris, does Metazoo have a waifu card? Of course, they have Rose. Ani Hayontikawalaski. I believe that's one of the porn stars Trump slept with.
I'm sorry.
Reverse Asabon. We already pulled one of those.
Oh my god.
Caster's Couch. Metazoo has Monshock Swamp Priestess.
What's up, Pokey Slime?
Full Hollow Nanook. What was that one special set that you could get a Nanook in?
Black Friday? Or the Marketplace promos?
Was it the Marketplace promo? Reverse Igloo. Nice shiny Wendigo on there. I don't think I've ever pulled a Wendigo from Native. Or a Pizza Bird. But I only opened a couple boxes. Reverse Mini Washito. Washido.
I think I've already gone too far. I'm starting to get a little buzzed, bro.
Another reverse Mini Washido.
With that mouth
What that mouth do? Show me what that mouth do.
Nick was pouring beer on himself last night. He was so turned. Full Hollow. The Akotina.
It's just Uctina. Oh, that's one of the native 19 used to sleep in. It's hard to get. Hey, Chris, sleeve that card that you just pulled. It's a good one.
Reverse Sedna.
Hey, Chris,
Mother of the Deep.
grab a sleeve and put that card in it that you just pulled, bud.
Well, Tina is a big pool.
I think I sold one raw for like 150 at one point in the very peak of it.
Pot of Stagnation. That's what pot will do to you. It'll stagnate your life. Don't do drugs.
Or to help you escape from your bitch fiance.
Reverse Mehawue. Full Hollow Marohu. Who to who? Marahu. Oh, Full Hollow Magma Fusion Aura.
Nice.
Very nice.
Shake the mouse.
Shake the mic.
I think it does that after 30 minutes of inactivity.
Shake that mic for Drake.
Now shake that mic for me.
Now shake that mic for free. BBL jersey. That was $250 at one time. Full Hollow Negafook.
Careful on that one, bro.
Reverse Ponti. LPM, let's get some flames in the chat.
I think you got time to kill a first edition before Godzilla.
Can I get one flame? One flame. I got some snowflakes. I can't get a flame. Oh, he brought it out. A snowy mahue. No. Alright, let's do a hit recap. Snow for the win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21. Do something for me.
21. It's my lucky number.
Do your thing, 21. Do your thing.
Am I doing one more? Are we done, Bob?
Yeah, do that first edition right there. We got time. Did you try the buzzer, Rita? It's over there, Mom. Get you a buzzer. Try the buzzer. We gotta catch up. I'm getting pretty tired.
Gotta catch a flight in a few hours, Ma. You're gonna have to drive me to the airport. First, Eddie.
Baby blues are popping.
Oh, and we got a moth pack on top.
See what's in that toffee top.
I gotta open the moth pack first. What is it, 2 or 4? Reverse, Babe the Blue Ox.
I think Chris is gonna pull a red ink tonight.
Should I open it now or save it for last?
Save it for last. Give him something to look forward to.
Nick says save it for last. Mr. Sly says, is this real life? Reality is in the eye of the beholder. Reverse Lake Worth monster. Why wouldn't this be real life? Laugh out loud, that's an old meme.
I see 2 questions.
Reverse Salem's witches.
Did they give us 2 chips?
Oh yeah.
Bro, this guac is brown as hell.
I should have said that was wrong too. Could have got my cutty a free guaci. Another reverse Babe the Blue Ox. I rock Kentucky Blue on these hoes.
I heard that Future and Drake are beefing too.
There was a time when I opened these and any of the pack art BCs felt like a massive hit. They still hit to me. Full hollow Chessie.
Nice. You could probably still get 5 to 10 for a Chessie.
Chessie, says Mr. Sly.
I feel like Chessie is underrated. I feel like that's one of the better cards. I mean, it's the Loch Ness Monster.
Is it?
Yeah.
Full hollow Lizard Man of Skateboard Swamp.
There we go. We're on a hollow streak.
Holla, holla, holla.
First edition's notorious.
It's an integral card for water, says Mr. Sly. I have always liked Chessie. Classic. Chessie is a classic. Reverse Infield Monster.
And nice.
If you saw a Frogman deck, you saw a Chessie in there. Ooh! Sheesh.
Sleeve that bit. The Moth King has returned.
Sheesh.
The boy is back.
Chris, do you feel bad ganking that moth from Nick's pack years ago? What do you mean by that?
When I bought the 2 Kickstarter packs, and you pulled a moth immediately, and I pulled some.
Oh, yeah. I can probably find the video for I watched it recently. Let me see.
Careful
What do you mean?
not to put your whole phone screen on the thing.
How do you see your clips? Saved.
I don't know what kind of content you got in your camera roll, Bob.
Go to you if you're on the mobile app, tap clips, shop review clips. Off the clock gaming. There we go. This was pulled on sneakouts.
Can y'all guess what the fuck is back there? Can y'all fucking guess? Daniel, take a wild fucking guess. Just go ahead. I'll give you a second. I'll give you one. Alright, you ready? Congratulations, Stevie. Mothman! Kickstarter! Let's fucking go! What did I fucking say? What did I just fucking say? Let's go. I literally just said, Mothy boy, let's go. Bro, a fucking Mothman Kickstarter. Bro, congratulations, dude. I knew this box had it, and there it goes. Holy shit, bro. No, Nick. What the fuck, Nick? Because it's always me. Why is it always me?
Yeah, Nick bought us 2 packs on Whatnot on Sneak Outs. I believe that was pulled out of a Piazza pack. Nick was pretty mad about that.
Because I pulled some straight bullshit trash.
We'll put the moth up here for good luck. Can we get a back-to-back? Oh, so close. Reverse Chibi. Back-to-back.
Did you sleeve that moth? Oh my god.
Oh!
Did you get another one?
Yeah.
Bro, for real? No fucking way.
Sheesh.
Damn, bro.
Yo. He called it too. That's what Nick gets for not letting me open any Kickstarter. I would have pulled him one. And we still got a lot of packs to go.
Damn, bro.
I don't care how much it's worth. Pulling Mothman will never get old.
See, it's not bullshit. Chris has like a magic touch. Makes me wonder what's in that box top.
Could it be the night?
Bro, you showed that video and immediately pulled a Mothman again?
Balloon Fight said maybe $20, but we're up to $40 now.
I only paid 80 for the box.
I'd say it's worth more than 20. Reverse Froggy. Lyle Swanson says, rip the top now.
And the only card in between was
Reverse
a
Snow
Chibi
West. We got 2 Mothy packs.
The Moth King is back. Did you sleeve it?
Of course. Oh, I thought that might have been one. Bunny Man.
We might have to come back after Godzilla vs. Kong and just rip all the first edition.
The most I've seen in one box was 4 or 5 full hollow and reverse hollow. Fresno Nightcrawlers, one of my favorites. I still haven't seen the Kickstarter moth he pulled.
It's in the stack of cards there.
Walking Sam. Have you seen the YouTube short of 2 kids opening Metazoo and crying? I have not. Full hollow and ending fire crystal. Ooh, reverse chibi.
Oh, I was about to fucking. A chibi mom? This might be a hot box, bro.
The heck?
2 chibi moths and 2 full hollows.
Is chibi another omen? Reverse bunny man. Why they crying? They pull a squonk. They did pull a squonk. Reverse.
Put a 69 in the chat if you want us to come back after Godzilla vs. Kong and rip all the first editions. Or at least we could come back and do like one more first edition, but rip them all and get all the box toppers.
Reverse blood ruby.
I'd be down to do a stream where we rip 10 box toppers.
Need a nice Hodak. 69.
I should have had my Cuddy open the Kickstarter.
Should've. 69, 69.
I mean, I'm not mad at it because we still got them off, but I thought we'd get more than one.
Yeah.
And the one we got, I think, is going to be a 10.
Salem Witches. My Cuddy didn't give me one pack. Did you get any Sams?
Mm-hmm.
Any frogs?
Mm-hmm. So it wasn't a bust.
Full hollow walking
I
Sam.
think all total, I got 6 full hollow chaos crystals up.
Howdy, what'd I miss? Any Kickstarter moss?
Not tonight, the last one.
Yeah, I pulled one over the weekend. So now we got 2 first ed. Reverse blood ruby. Hope snake. Hope snake. This makes me want to pull some boxes out of storage to crack. Pull them out. Sinkhole Sam full hollow. I think the first edition full hollow moth I ever pulled actually wasn't in the correct spot. Instead of 2 cards, I believe it was 3. Black hole shard. Surely there's some more fire in here. Space penguin.
How many viewers we still got?
58.
We gotta engage more with the chat. Pull it back up on the screen. I can't see it anymore. I'll answer some too if I can see it.
Earth's core. With topper chance, not bad. We have yet to pull a red ink. Oops, Nick. Nick is filling it.
Is that bottle gone?
No.
How much is left? Bro, you gotta try it. You brought this shit.
Jersey Devil.
I see two faces.
Pizza Bird.
I think we've done 4 in a box before on this channel.
I think the most I've done is 3.
I think we've done 5 off a Nightfall box.
Damn. I think I've done 4. Phoenix Rain. That used to be a big one.
Yeah, it used to be like a $50 card. Remember when Growth used to be like 100? Bro, I used to sell those Growth cards, the green one. They used to go for like $100.
Everything used to go for 100. Chibiquetza. Ghost Deer. Only 2 packs left. Slide Rock Bolter.
There's only 2 left.
Last pack Magic. Chupacabra. If that's the real print runs. Alright, let's see what we got in our box topper. What you smirking at, Bob? What is our box topper? Let's have the moss bless it. And a Forest Aura.
That was the last one. That was the topper. You got a Forest one. Damn, that's trash.
We did get 2 Mothy boys. Ouch. Probably the worst. Yeah, I think the best one was probably the Cosmic Aura. Alright. We're going to go check out some Godzilla, and we may be back on in a few hours for a late stream. Thank you for showing out. We had fun, like we always do. Still plenty of boxes to open. I hope we can get back on here in a few hours, have a late night stream, have some fun. This is Mixed Strength and Metazoo signing out.